Hello, hi everybody. Just wanted to share my morning. I've had the most amazing start to my day. It was absolutely incredible. So, set my alarm for 6:30, 6 a.m. I got up. Sorry, 5:30. I set my alarm for, and had a conference call with a numerologist. And it was incredible. And it's funny because the old me never would have done anything like this, and I didn't know anything about numerology or what it was about, or probably didn't believe in it either. But as with anything in life, people change, and I've become more open to this sort of airy-fairy stuff. And so many people recommended him. So it's Bobby. Bobby, I can't pronounce his last name, but I've tagged him in the video. So many people have recommended him just as this amazing insight into their life. And so I thought, you know what, I'm in the middle of doing this 90-day sprint where I want to have, oh, hi John, how's it going? Hi Damien, in the next room. So I'm in the middle of this 90-day sprint, and I thought, well, as part of my big goals, what that's going to include is me going all in on everything. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to quit putting it off, and I'm going to book this numerology session. I've been putting it off long enough, like for months and months I've been putting it off. So I finally booked it, and I was actually really excited last night to wake up this morning, and got up early to do it so that the kids, there's no distraction with the kids or anything. I just wanted to be fully focused on the call. Yeah, and it was amazing. And Bobby invited Damien to sit in on the session as well. Hi Marnie, how's it going? I just had my session with Bobby. So yeah, Damien sat in on the call as well. And the cool thing about that was that Bobby read his numbers as well and looked at his chart. And the really cool thing about this was that we are actually soulmates. All of our numbers point to us being soulmates. And we actually have a lot of really similar numbers, and he showed us, like towards the end, he shared his screen and showed us all of our numbers, and we're really similar in a lot of ways. And that was yeah, that was really interesting. So just wanted to share a few of my big takeaways. So firstly, so Damien and I, yeah, we're kind of soulmates, and we both have very similar power names. Our first names and our last names, like birth names, are very powerful, sort of king and queen, like leader names. So there's a lot of power in our names, which is really cool. And but the other thing as well with our numbers is we're both quite givers. Like we give a lot of ourselves, and we're really caring and concerned for other people, and sometimes this concern can be to our own detriment. So if anyone, for me, like mom guilt, for example, so just having so much concern and so much energy being put out for everyone else that I'm not giving myself enough. So that was one of my big takeaways for me and for Damien as well, was to actually fill our cup first. Make sure that you're putting back within you, and self-love and looking after yourself before you give and look after others. So that's really important. So that's a key thing for me with thriving and having the best life for me. The other thing as well, and we had similarities with this also, is that we both are at our best when we're high, when we keep moving. So when we are exerting ourselves, like motion, motion creates the motion. So sorry about that. A plane going overhead. So yeah, for me, that interpret that as I need to go surfing more and exercise more and just actually keep that movement happening, because that's where I really thrive. Hi Amanda, how's it going? So that's where we really thrive, and that's what we need in our lives. The other big takeaway for me as well, I'm just trying to still process it all. It was like over an hour session, so there's so much information to take in. And the other thing with me is that I'm a life path 8, which is a really powerful wealth number as well. So I already knew that about myself, and I didn't fully understand what that meant. I think what he was saying was that my maiden name is very powerful. It's like a boss babe sort of name, but actually my married name is holding me back at the moment. And I was sort of feeling that, like I sort of was wondering if my, you know, my married name was had changed like the vibration of my life a little bit. Not like it was bad to get married, but you know what I mean. So yeah, my married name is sort of keeping me at like employee level, where really I'm supposed to be like up here at boss babe level. So that's kind of why people go to a numerologist, so they can Marnie says maiden name's the same. Yeah, that's funny, isn't it? Yeah, so it just needs a slight adjustment, and actually if I just adjust my married name, like just my middle name slightly, then I have a really powerful name again, so I can like fulfill my destiny. So that's one of the reasons why people see a numerologist, is to actually, if their name needs adjusting, you can do a few little tweaks and then like actually step into like your true path in life. So that was really, really interesting. And I'm trying to think what else he said. There's so much, and I actually put a whole description in this video, so I'm not going to try and recap it all, and you guys probably don't really care anyway. But the other thing that I asked Bobby to do, just as a favor, was to look at my baby girl's chart as well, because she's super sweet and intelligent, but she's also like, she has all this like fierceness within her, and she gets really frustrated and agitated. So he gave us lots and lots of insight around that as well. And I'm definitely I get a recording of this whole session, so I'm definitely gonna listen to it all again, because what he said about our girl was really insightful as well. And I think for me, like raising her, it's gonna be super helpful going forward. But basically she's an adult trapped in a toddler's body, you know, like she's got all these big ambitions, and she wants to do all these things, and her body hasn't caught up with her mind yet. So so that was really helpful too. And yeah, it was really amazing. So if you guys, you know, if you haven't done a numerology session with Bobby yet, I highly recommend it. Yeah, it was super interesting, and definitely worth it. It was something that I'd put off, like I said, I'd put off for months and months, but it turned out to be really incredible. So I've tagged him in the video, so if you want to get in touch with him, I've just tagged him, because I thought I'd just come on and just share how amazing it was. Because, you know, if you feel like there's something in your life that is blocking you from something, then maybe, you know, maybe this is it. You never know. Like, you never know until you do it. So so yeah, stay tuned. I'm gonna have a slightly new name. Just stay tuned for that. That's coming. Yeah, Stans, you definitely need to do a session with Bobby. It's worth it. Yeah, definitely. All right, everyone. I hope you're having a great day. Thanks everyone for watching. If you're watching the replay, just do #replay so I know you've watched. And if anyone else has done a session with Bobby, just comment below like what you got out of it. I know Marnie like commented, so cool. All right, have a great day. See ya.